Shut the f up, you little prick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Come on, get him out of here.
Yep. So now that the smoke is cleared from his head, I know Deontay Wilder's probably just sick to his stomach. Sick to his stomach because he just realizes like he blew the opportunity of a lifetime listening to this old man that most likely did not have his interests at heart. And I'm talking about men like Shirley Finkel, JD's, and Al Heyman. Yeah, you know, JD's discovered him and played a large part in his development. And Shirley Finkel must have paid him real good because, you know, he's living good and he says his life is all set economically. But I know when he sits back and thinks about the fact that he let $120 million slide, I know that brother is gonna have the biggest, hugest migraine you can think of. I know he's replaying it in his head over and over and over again, and he's ruining the day that he listened to his team and rejected the $120 million offer from dazn. Before I go on, hit the like button, subscribe, write a comment. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I drop new content. Yeah, so yesterday we probably seen the last of the Bronze Bomb, my bad, Dr. Sleep, Deontay Wilder. Yeah, every good thing comes to an end. Not saying it was a good thing, but he kept us, he was exciting. Personally, I didn't like Wilder's approach of lying to put his name in the press. And I think that was, personally, this is my own opinion. I don't know Wilder, I don't know Joshua, I don't know none of these people. But I just think he comes across as a good guy, acting a role, you know. But lately, and I'll say right after he got battered by Fury the second time, well, the first time, even though I think he lost the first fight. But I think after that, he started finding himself, and you know, he started becoming freer, especially doing this ayahuasca. So yeah, you know, the ayahuasca binges and the marijuana smoke sessions with Malik Scott seemed to open him up a bit, and you know, I think it calmed him down and he started seeing a different side and aspect of life. But I know in between sitting on his man-made lake in front of his beautiful fountain, drinking between sips of ayahuasca and puffing on that marijuana smoke, I know he's gonna think about it like, damn, I let all that money go. But you know what? It's a new generation, and Wilder's time obviously is gone. Parker is the leader of the new pack, no pun intended. He's the leader of the new pack, and it's his time. He's only 31. I think it wasn't a far-fetched that Parker was gonna beat Wilder. And I'm not saying this in hindsight. I knew, like, you could go and check my posts on comments on YouTube. You might run into them. I knew, like I said, Joshua was gonna destroy ottowallin, and I said it in some of my posts, I think one or two of my last posts. I said he was gonna destroy Wallin. Wallin was just no match for him. But with Parker, I thought Deontay Wilder was gonna catch him at some point. This was my thought. I thought Deontay was gonna catch him at some point, but it wasn't far-fetched that Parker could beat Wilder, because he's obviously a way better boxer. You know, it's just life. That's how it happens. You look at Rocky Marciano's ascent. How did it become big, bro? And the same reason why a lot of boxing purists do not put him in their top 10. I do actually put him in my top 5. My top 5 is Joe Louis. No, my top 5 is Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis, Jack Johnson, Mike Tyson, and Rocky Marciano. So I usually interchange between Marciano and Mike Tyson, though. So 4 and 5, I usually switch. So, it's the same thing, it's that time. Rocky Marciano, Max Baer, Ezra Charles, Joe Louis, Jersey Joe Walker. He did the demolition job on them. But a lot of boxing purists, what did they say? No, we don't respect that because they were old and they was washed up when you beat them. So, but in this case, I don't think it's the same because Wilder, we just seen the same Wilder we always seen. The only thing was Joseph Parker came in with a good plan. Boxed him at range from the outside, which was, oh my God, Andy Lee is a superb coach because left to me, I was like, okay, smother him. But if he had done that in hindsight, Wilder would, he did do it a few times, but where they switched it up was Wilder would have caught him if they went with my game plan. And if I went entirely like that, like you got to smother, but he did smother Wilder a lot of times. What he just did was box close to his chest. Each time he saw Wilder cocking back, because you can tell when Wilder's about to sprint forward, he takes those 2 steps back. And then Joseph Parker made sure he was hesitant to throw his own punches. So each time he tried to throw, like Andy Lee said, he fought fire with fire, which was a beautiful strategy. Slipping, he always dipped to his right when he saw it coming, and he made Wilder doubt himself all the time. Malik Scott, I'm sorry, you might know a lot about boxing. Horrible coach. Terrible coach. He's a yes man. That's all I can see. That's all I can say right now. Yes, man. Wilder needs to get rid of him. If he's going to come back, he needs a coach that's going to yell at him, scream at him, let him know, like, bro, you're losing. You got XYZ amount of money on the table for the Joshua fight that we're open for. And if you lose this fight, it's out. It's out the window. But instead, he's there. You butt him up. And I think that's what happens when you hanging out with your fighter. You're smoking with them, you're drinking with them, you're doing all kinds of activities that are not boxing related. It's going to be hard to tell your fighter the truth, which is what I think happened with Deontay. He needs to get rid of JD. Something just came to my mind. That 120, 108 score. Like, if I was Wilder, I got to find that judge, man. And that judge got to shoot a fair one. Like, that was mad. Like, he did not even give my boy even one round. So that's it. I hope it's not the end of the Bronze Bomber. We always knew, at least those of us that know boxing, always knew this day was going to come. Anytime Wilder faced a good boxer, this was going to be the result. Unfortunately, he went out like this, but I hope he still makes the Joshua fight. It's gonna be a massacre. I like Deontay. I don't want him to go out like that. But hey, we're just a little better than cavemen, So I guess the violence entertains us. So if he wants to put himself through that, and the money is right, I guess he should just take it and get his beating and get on with his life. I guess it's better to have broken ribs in the back of a Phantom than have broken ribs on the back of the B-46, So that's it. That's my take on the fight. I'm gonna drop more content in a bit. I just gotta edit them right. I got more things I want to say. Hit the like button again. Subscribe. Do not forget to hit the notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe to the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. Peace.